I recently started using this side pack from a company called Route Unknown. It's a really good bit of kit, really comfortable. It's raining today. I've got my waterproof jacket on there. There's a water bottle inside. Recently I used it for filming and it held a tripod under there and I had all my filming equipment inside. Really versatile, super comfy. So we're going to go and meet the creator of this product today, James, and talk about this one, the new versions that he's coming out, and some of the products that he's got in the future. So we're here with the creator of the side pack, James. So James, tell us, why was this created? Why has it come to be? What was the vision in the first place?
Yeah, so I've been working in the kind of textile industry for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And I went away, took a break, did my MA. And while I was on the MA, I was doing like a menswear project. And it was focusing on creating print design that wore in, not out. The idea being that menswear clothing in the future needed to be better, needed to be more versatile, needed to last longer. And I was just looking at all these like really cool military collections, utility collections, and sportswear collections, and was getting obsessed with like the cool bags that have been designed been designed especially for military purposes. But
nothing quite fit what you wanted in terms of a bag.
No. When I look at like the bags that I owned, and when I looked at the bags my friends owned, and and a lot of guys that I knew owned, I was just like, none of these are really like fitting.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't fit with the clothing they're wearing. It doesn't really fit with what they're doing when they go outside. It's not really right.
So your vision was, I want something practical that also looks good, rather than just I'm thinking about my outfit and now I just need to take a bag with me. You wanted the outfit to go with. Sorry, you wanted the bag to go with the outfit.
Yeah, I wanted a bag that I could take everywhere and wear with everything.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I set myself as a task.
That was your goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean that's the start of that. That's where this isn't where it's ended, but this is where it begins really, I would say. Yeah.
So there's a really good story. Obviously, we've learnt why this has been created and how it was born and everything else. But it was never, to begin with, in your mind, something to be sold, right? You wanted a bag for yourself. That was your main goal.
Yeah.
There's quite a cool story about how this came to be in the public domain, right? How people came to be able to buy these. So do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah. So after I'd made myself one that I was happy with, and I'd tested it and taken it around everywhere, I started getting messages from friends and friends of friends, if they could have one, could I make one for them?
Yeah.
So I was just making them on and off for people, getting a bit of feedback, and started to think this might be something.
There's something here, yeah.
So it was coming up to Christmas, last Christmas, and I just dropped into this store called Seventh Seal. I had no idea what it was. My girlfriend had told me, it did some cool menswear clothing. I should probably check it out. So I just dropped in and bumped into Toby. He was just super friendly.
Yeah.
He just asked me if I needed any help, and we got chatting about a Nigel Caborn jacket in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Which happened to use the same supplier as the fabric for my packs. The same material. And I just, on the off chance, said, "Oh yeah, I use the same material. I use the same supplier for my packs." And he just straight away, it was so many questions. He was asking how I make them, why I make them, what they're for. He really liked the look of it and was asking if it was anything serious.
Yeah.
And it kind of became a bit of a driving force. At the time I was like, maybe it's a business, maybe. Yeah. And then he just messaged me every month like
I want one of these, can you make it?
Yeah, he was like, when are they dropping? Are you going to make this a business?
And so I guess when someone else, obviously when you're looking at this yourself, you're thinking, oh, I really like this is a great product. But the second you get someone else going, I want it, then you really know, okay, I've got something here.
Yeah, you definitely start thinking.
Yeah, and then so since then you've got, three stockists now?
3 stockists. I've got Seventh Seal, I've got assembly store in Frome,
Yeah.
and I've got working title in Norwich, and they've all been super supportive, like
Yeah.
the whole process,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
So obviously, with the side packs, you're quite you want to make the perfect product, right? And
Yeah.
so within that, you want to make sure that what you're saying it does, it's hardware and it will last, it will stand the test of time. You want to make sure before it goes out on sale that it does that.
Yeah.
So you've got quite an interesting way of testing it all yourself, right?
Yeah, so I don't believe in perfection.
Yeah.
Because it's like unattainable, but I do believe in continually improving year upon year upon year with every product. So to ensure that it is good and it does last and it does fit the versatile hardware and kind of ethos of the brand, I'm bringing in this idea of field trips before every drop. So for drop 2,
so what we're looking at here is the version 2 one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this is the actual one that you've just tested, right?
Yeah, this is the one that's just been tested. So me and my brother went to Snowdon and we hiked 27 kilometres of the Snowdon range. We did all the big peaks. There was lots of scrambling, going up,
walking up and
rock
down the cliffs,
faces, down shaly pathways, lots of sharp rocks. I actually ripped my trousers on one rock, but the beast survived. And I packed it out as heavy as I could, so I could really test.
Yeah, so you're testing absolutely every element of it. So,
Yeah.
and obviously with the second pack, you have added a few things to it, and obviously you're looking at this modular design. So this is a good example of exactly what you mean about the modular design with the water bottle underneath. So this obviously fits onto the side pack itself, right?
Yep. Yeah. So this is a standalone product for the next drop bottle bag, but it also fits underneath the pack, making it modular. Adding that extra modular element to the design work. So it holds a litre of water in like a Nalgene bottle, and it just attaches to its own straps. So you can
literally walk into a shop and you could buy that bag. If you've never had a side pack or any other products before, you could buy that bag and it works exactly how it should as a standalone bag.
Pop it on and off you go.
Yeah.
But then if you want to invest in the ecosystem, you can buy the pack or buy potentially a product in the future that I'd create, and you will have that ability to kind of mix and match and put things together to build this ecosystem of product.
Finally then, we've looked at the side pack, we've seen a bit of the journey and where you've come from and where you want to go. What have you got for the future then? It's not just the side packs, is it? You want to expand the business and take it to a different level. So how do you think you're going to do that? What kind of products are you looking at developing in the future?
So I want to keep the drop system. I like the idea of dropping the right amount of product at the right time and serving people's needs. So it allows me to have this time in between each drop, really focusing on product creation, product testing, listening to users' feedback, listening to what people want and what people need.
So it's never just about you. I want to create this, and there you go. Now you've got to learn to love it. You want to make sure that you're listening to the customers and you're literally designing stuff that they've asked for, or that you know that they would want from stuff they've had before.
I totally want to react to what people are saying and what their needs are. So I'm actually creating the best product for them, not just designing in a little bubble. But the dream is to definitely build the brand, slowly build a small team of people that work with me and alongside me, doing designing, doing manufacturing, coming up with new product ideas, working with our customers, working with our stockists to really build this kind of modular ecosystem of these hardware and versatile pieces of gear, from the packs themselves all the way to trying jackets and other pieces of clothing out, and maybe collaborating with other brands doing a trainer design or something like that, but always with this ethos of product design to last. Always I can't say sustainability element to it. There is always that as well. It's inherently hard for brands to be sustainable, but I'm using the best materials I can. I'm trying to use as many British suppliers as possible. I'm using things like mil-spec webbing and mil-spec fittings because they are hard as nails. They last forever. I'm using, Halley Stevenson's wax cotton, which they're really, really cool mill. They use really sustainable production methods, constantly innovating. And the idea is just to make things that work for a long time and are versatile.
Yeah,
So you can just keep using them rather than having to replace them and you know, have to have new
constantly
things.
buying new stuff all the time, and that's what everyone's trying to get away from at the moment, isn't it? We want to try and have a world where you don't buy 10 of the same thing, you just buy one.
One that
and
works.
it just works, and you've got it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ultimately that's your, I wouldn't say company ethos, but that's kind of the goal, right? That's where you're looking to go.
Yeah, build an ecosystem of products, of gear that my customers can use in every scenario.
Yeah.
Super versatile. They can use it in the city, they can use it in the mountains, they can use it every day, and I'm here to support them, to fix things, to keep gear going, and to keep releasing in this ecosystem so they can build a better wardrobe.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for letting us come and see it. It's a really good story. I think, like, when I first heard it from Seven Seal, it's just such a good journey that you're on, and it's really nice to be here and talk to you about it. So thanks for having us.
Cheers, thank you very much.